Hey guys, this is Miss Moore. I just wanted to make a relatively quick video for you guys showing you how to join Google Classroom and also use Snap&Read extension, and I will talk about what that is in just a minute. Before I begin, I just want to tell you that if you need any help for your kid in explaining their assignments, I can use this Zoom app to help your child where I can share my screen and help them with their assignments. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is Google Classroom. So you can get to Google Classroom by either going to classroom.google.com and then your child would just sign in with their student email that they use every day in my class, almost every day, and then their student ID for their password or their lunch number. And then they should get to this screen. Or if you want to go through neisd.net up here in the browser bar, and then you would click login on the top right. And it's good that I'm showing you this anyway because Launchpad has amazing resources, as many of you know. You would click login, and this is where your child would put in their student email and their password, okay? If for any reason you need this, don't hesitate to reach out to me. If your child forgot, which I would not blame them with all the time we've been out of school. But they should all know it, and if not, I can provide that for you. Okay, and then you would click sign in, and then you would go to Launchpad. Okay, and I know a lot of you know this, so if you need to scroll through, then you would click. Need to jump ahead to the next thing, that's fine. Okay, and then you will go to Google would be the next thing. And by the way, Power Up Literacy is what I use in my reading class, but I will not talk about that right now. If you mention Power Up to your kids, they might roll their eyes because some of them don't like it, but some of them do. It's an online reading resource. But again, I'm not going to talk about that now. Lots of awesome resources on this page for you. And if you, by request, I would be happy to go through the different apps here on Launchpad. But for now, we're just going to talk about Google Classroom. Okay, and then mine looks different because I've accepted all my classes. These are all the classes some of them I teach, some of them I'm a part of. So for your student, you want to make sure that they have all their classes accepted, especially their content classes. So that's going to be the reading, English, math, science, and social studies right now. If they're in an elective, they will likely have classes as well. But I would hit those 5 core content first. And make sure a lot of them will see like a blue accept button, okay? So they need to press that for their reading, English, math, science, social studies, okay? So this is my second period reading class, and I apologize as I thought there would be the join button on here. Let's see. Oh, okay, I know where it is, sorry about that. So once they're on classroom.google.com, either by typing that in and putting in their student email and ID or through Launchpad, as I just showed you, this is where you would create or join a class, okay? So to join a class, you would click join class in the top right, and then you would enter the class code, okay? Now, all of my class codes are on my teacher website, and I can show you how to get to that if you would like. But I will move on from that right now. I added all of your students, your children, so they just need to click accept. That's all they need to do there. Okay, so that is Google Classroom. I want to quickly move on to Snap&Read, okay, because I think this one is so important. I wish I had the time to make a video to read every assignment going forward to your kid. I'm not sure if that's possible right now, but I'm going to try my best. If not, I want to show you guys Snap and Read. Okay, so this is just a sample article I pulled up. And this, your student, if they're logged into Google with their NAISD information, they can access this. I access it from my personal computer at home, and I've been told students can too. Okay, so this is called Snap and Read. Once they've logged on, it should auto-populate in their Google extensions on the top right. Okay, so I hope you guys can see where my mouse is pointing right now. This is called Snap and Read, and I've used this with your kids in my class, so they know about it. So it's right here. You would press it and turn it on, and then you're going to have this long black bar on the right here, okay? You would press the speak icon, and then you are going to press the first word, and it will start reading it to your child, okay? It is kind of a robotic voice, but they have been successful with this format, a lot of them on the STAR or other assessments. So, okay, so it starts reading it to you. You just press it again to stop it, okay? Another cool thing, I'm not sure about this one. Oh, this one simplifies vocabulary. Oh, this one's very cool. And you guys can mess around with it too. I'm not an expert, I just know the basics. This one simplifies the vocabulary in an article. Okay, so also you have the color overlay. Let's see. Oh, okay. This color overlay kind of separates one at a time, one line at a time. I don't know a ton of my students who have used this. I think maybe a handful, but it is a very neat feature there. Okay, so when they're highlighted in blue, that means they're in use. So you would just press it one more time to activate it. Okay, right now I believe the most important one for all of your students' assignments, as long as they have a URL and they can access them in Google, then they can be read to them, okay, by pressing that speak icon and then just clicking, honestly, wherever you want it to start reading it to them, okay? If you hate that voice or your child hates that voice, I will show you how to change it, okay? Actually, a student showed me this, so it's amazing what kids can teach us, right? That's going to be at the bottom of this black bar where it says show outlines. You press it, then you press these three dots where it says more actions, okay, at the top right. Click it and go to options. All right, and then from here you can change text color, background color. You can change the volume, okay. Okay, I had it set to, I would just set it, keep it on English, because it doesn't change the language, it just kind of changes the accent, which would probably confuse the students. So I would keep it, there we go, read instead of read. So you can mess with that there if it, I know some students are sensitive to different voices, and so, and then once you were done with that, it should auto-save. Right now it's being weird, but what I would do is after you have done that, so again, to change that, you click this bottom, click the top right, and options, and then it'll get you to change that, okay? And then you would press it again. And then I would refresh just to make sure it held it, and then once again, okay? So I hope that covered two important things for you right now. I know a lot of parents are stressed about this online learning, but I am very, very grateful to my principal for only requiring us to do one assignment a week. Can you believe it? Actually, even just doing that one assignment right now is a lot as a teacher, and I'm just so grateful that that's all she's requiring, a meaningful 1 week assignment where your student has time to process it and turn it in a week later. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end this session. But if you guys have any questions at all, I am happy to help you. Okay, so remember, you can call me at 830-320-5417 if you need anything. We can schedule one of these Zooms live if you want to just chat, have any questions at all. Okay, so thank you, and I will see you guys later.